Okay guys, for today we're going to study the differences or the cell organelles present in plant and animal cells. Okay, so as you can see here, mayroon tayong plant and animal cells, and then I'm going to discuss the organelles present in animal cells and organelles present in plant cells, and what's the difference between these two types of cells. Okay, the first part is the cytoplasm. This is a jelly-like structure, and it is where, or the region where you can see all the organelles inside the cells: the nucleus, the mitochondria, the endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, ribosomes, and other organelles. Rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum, actually they are placed next to each other. The difference between smooth and rough, it's the rough endoplasmic reticulum has ribosomes that are bounding it, or the rough endoplasmic reticulum are bounded by ribosomes, and the smooth endoplasmic reticulums, they are not bounded by ribosomes. And the function of endoplasmic reticulum is a transporter of proteins, which is synthesized by the ribosomes. Okay, so the difference, another differences between these two: smooth endoplasmic reticulum stores lipids and proteins, whereas the rough endoplasmic reticulum does the only stores proteins. Ribosomes, they are the site of protein synthesis, or the manufacture of protein, the building up of protein. Okay, so these proteins are made in the nucleus, and some of them are coming from the food we ate. When these amino acids enter the cell, they are built up by the ribosomes, and these proteins will be transported by the endoplasmic reticulum. As you can see there, ribosomes are found or stocked on the endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, they're just small dots in there. Mitochondria is the site of cellular respiration. Cellular respiration, this is the process of breaking down the glucose, or the sugar that we take in. Okay, and then this is broken down with the help of oxygen to produce the energy, or the adenosine triphosphate, which is needed by our body movements. Okay, to produce adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, the energy we use, and carbon dioxide and water. Okay, Golgi apparatus, this is the packaging site of the cell. This is where the proteins synthesized or made by, or built by, the ribosomes, transported by the endoplasmic reticulum, are being packed. Okay, these proteins are packed for the use of other organelles inside the cell, or other cells, okay, outside of this cell. Okay, so ganun siya, packaging site of the cell. Vacuole, this is the storage of the cell. Okay, storage bit. This is where the water or other substances needed by the cell are stored, and this is also where the digested, worn out organelles and toxic substances done by the lysosomes are being stored. Okay, so vacuole. The difference between the vacuole of the animal and the plant cells is that plant cells have only one very large vacuole. It almost covers the whole cell. But in animal cells, there are sometimes none. Okay, there are some vacuoles, but the thing is, these vacuoles are small in sizes. Okay, there are a lot, sometimes none, but small in sizes compared to the plants, which is only one and so large. Okay, cell membrane, this is the organelle that controls the entrance and exit of substances into and out of the cell. There are three types of cell membrane. We have the semi-permeable membranes, which only allow some of the substances needed by the cells, but don't allow those which are not. And we also have like the permeable membrane. That means it allows everything to get inside of the cell. And we also have non-permeable membranes, cell membranes, which do not allow anything to get inside of the cell. Okay, so ganun siya. This is considered to be the guards of the cell. Okay. The nucleus, it controls all cellular activities of the cell. Okay, so this houses the nucleolus, and which is the site of ribosomal synthesis, or the ribosomes are manufactured. And also this houses the DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, which is very important factor in the cellular division. Okay, so ganun siya. It controls all cellular activities. Lysosomes, they collect toxic substances, worn out organelles. Okay, so si lysosomes, they have digestive enzymes with them, or in them, which they use in decomposing worn out organelles inside the cell and other toxic substances. Because if these toxic substances and worn out organelles are allowed to stay inside without being digested or being decomposed, these can harm or damage the cell. Okay, so that's the work of lysosomes. They collect that, and they're gonna put that or store that in the vacuole. Chloroplast is the organelle that is the site of photosynthesis, which is the food production by plants. And this organelle can only be found in plant cells. Okay, and this is the site of photosynthesis, or the manufacture of sugar for the use of the plant. Okay, so ganun siya. The green pigments, which is chlorophyll, helps the production or the process of photosynthesis. It uses the sunlight, the carbon dioxide, to produce the sugar or the glucose, or the starch for the plants, and for stored as starch for the use of the plant and other animals which eat these plants. Okay. Cell wall, this protects the plant cell. This is only present in plant cell. Okay, cell wall is very rigid. This is made up of cellulose. Okay, that helps protect the plant cells. Okay. Okay, so let's differentiate the plant and animal cells. Plant cells and animal cells, they have the nucleus, they have the cytoplasm, cell membrane, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, both rough and smooth, and they also have Golgi bodies. Okay, so yung plant cell, they have chloroplasts, cell wall, and large vacuole, whereas the animal cell, they have nothing or no vacuoles, and there are a lot of them. If there are vacuoles present in animal cells, there are a lot of them, and they're smaller in sizes compared to the plant cell vacuole. Now, meron din tayo mga funny names para mas mabilis natin memorize yung mga parts. When I say nucleus, that is the brain of the cell. And we also have the mitochondria, which is the site of cellular respiration, chloroplast, which is the site of protein synthesis, ribosomes, which is the site of protein synthesis. We have the endoplasmic reticulum, which is the transporter, and the Golgi apparatus, or Golgi bodies, as the packaging site of the cell. Cell membranes, they are the guard of the cells. Okay, whereas the vacuoles are the trash bin of the cells, and lysosomes are the garbage collectors, because they collect those worn out organelles and other toxic substances. Okay, so yun siya. I hope this one helps you a lot, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe and tick that bell for notifications of my future video. Bye bye. This is Teacher Seppi.